So I did this recording of a recording. You can find it on YouTube under Kristen All Love or Oil Runners Broadcast of health and fitness. There's going to be I just cut it off in the middle of it. So you're going to have to find out the rest of whatever that video is. So I just wanted to let you know that this was in the beginning of my journey. I was 260 pounds, kind of slow back then. I am now currently 227 as of today pounds. And so I lost a whole bunch of weight within like 3 months, but Lux Beachbody really did help. I just wanted to let you guys know. So these little recordings, if you hear it cut off, bam, go on YouTube and subscribe and like the videos and go find the video. I will post the video on what it is and you can find it and listen to the rest. Hi, I'm Kristen All Love, your favorite host. Welcome to the Life and Healing Podcast. After decades of dealing with life and all of its mess, I decided to produce a podcast helping others become the best version of themselves and finding your ability in your disabilities by sharing many different testimonials, tips, and much more. In other words, sharing the message from within the mess. Can you help me share your message within your mess as well to others? There are many ways that you can do that. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the cleanup. Let's get it done. No excuses. Hello. This is Kristen All Love coming at you live. Actually, I wanted to do something a little different today. I actually have recordings on YouTube that I just wanted to share, and our good friend Coach Lux Beachbody, we have already done some recordings, and I just wanted to share that with you. Get your pen and paper ready. We're just going to keep doing the recordings as much as possible on different things, but this is also going with bariatric as well. This is health and fitness with deluxe edition, with the calorie questions, the BMI, and honestly, I don't remember what else was in this video. It's been so long since I've watched this, but there are going to be questions. I'm in touch with him all the time, so we can get in touch with him as well. He will be on here. So without further ado, Health and Fitness Deluxe Edition. And if you want to come on, let us know in the chats, and we'll be all right. So if you want to introduce yourself, Coach, and go forward.
Yes, I go by Coach Lux. My friends call me Lux, and I'm very pleased to be here, and I'm going to try to answer questions to the best of my ability. I have my pad here in case there's something I do not know, because everybody's got their own special case, and everybody's got their own the BMI in America, it varies. So it really depends on that person's height versus their body mass. Divided by the square of body height. So again, if we're going to cover that, if anybody has any questions about that, go ahead and feel free to answer it. And anything I don't know, I will do my best to answer it to the best of my ability and accurately.
Okay. So anybody that missed it, I've seen somebody come on. If you have any questions about anything about the weight, losing weight and health and fitness, please feel free to contact in the chat or come on and speak about it. I know that a question is what is BMI?
BMI, again, it's pardon me. All right, I can tell you right now, it's a person's height versus their weight. What I gave the example before, like the average male, I believe, is around 160 pounds at 5'9".
Mm-hmm.
So at 5'9", the average male should be 160 pounds. That's the example of BMI. And it will determine whether or not you're over it. It will determine whether or not you're too big for your height or you don't have enough fat. So, again, it's just a good way to decide where you're at as far as healthy body weight is concerned.
Okay. Is there like certain ways that they check your BMI?
Yes. You step on the scale. How tall are you versus how much you weigh? BMI is definitely defined as a body mass divided by the square of the body height. It is expressed in units of kilograms. And the result from mass in kilograms and height in meters. And that, my friend, is the primary definition according to Wikipedia.
Okay. It's a good definition for real. So I guess that, the calories, how much fat should you eat daily in a caloric intake?
Well, for fat in adults is 20% to 30% of total calories from fat. That is about 44 grams to 77 grams of fat per day if you eat 2,000 calories. So if you're female, and I said before, it should be around 1,000 to 1,200 daily. So, and that's just to sustain health. If you're eating 2,000 calories, you're eating the same amount of 2,000 plus. You're eating the same amount of calories that a man should eat. A full-grown man with extreme tensile strength and mass. So if you're not, if you're bigger than a man at your height, then it's time to be honest with yourself. Mm-hmm. So if you're wondering how tall are you versus how much you weigh. And there are charts that can show you this too. So it's not, it's not a mystery. There are charts that can show you this. Okay. And it's also it's a good thing to know because then you know what your target weight should be when you're working out and settle for nothing less.
Okay. Well,
settle for nothing less. What's that?
Sister Yvonne, the lady that you talked to last time.
Hey Yvonne, how you doing? I hope I get to hear some good news this week.
Yeah, how did your challenge go, Sister Yvonne? Okay, so what are some foods that have barely any calories that is good to eat, and keep on hand?
Well, okay. You can eat a food that doesn't have much. You can eat a food that doesn't have many calories in it. But in excess, does it really matter? It's really about it's about your calorie intake versus calorie out. Calories in versus calories out. The calories you take in versus the calories you burn. So it really, if you're planning on burning a lot of fat, right, then clearly you need to be exerting more energy than you're taking in.
Right.
And if you're trying to gain weight, you need to be exerting less energy than the energy that you take in.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Sister Yvonne said, I did go beyond my goal weight.
She went beyond her goal weight.
Mm-hmm. Lost 4 pounds. That's awesome.
She lost 4 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
What was her? So her goal weight was 3?
I guess.
3 pounds
what
lost?
Goal weight, Yvonne?
Oh, so she's saying in addition to the 12 of last week and prior, so on and so forth? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm guessing. We'll find out. Mm-hmm. If you guys want to come on, let me know. That way it's easier. And then Brother Ian, he said, dealing with the subject of BMI, I am 5'8", 145 to 150 pounds. Is that healthy for someone of my age and size? Because I have never been more than 155 pounds all my life. Just wondering.
Wait, okay. You're 5'8", and you're 145 pounds.
Do you see this on the screen?
Yes, is that it?
Okay.
I just said a 5'9" man that is 160 pounds is the ideal BMI for an average male. So it's shaky because some people say 5'8", some people say 5'9" is the average, but according to this, if it's 160 for 5'9", and you're 5'8", and you're 140 to 150 pounds, I'd say you're pretty healthy, or even you can stand to gain a little bit of weight. But you're far from unhealthy. I mean, also I can't say that because it depends on what you eat too. You can have the BMI of a healthy dude and eat terribly, and it's just because your metabolism is up there and it's not at a slow crawl. But as far as your BMI is concerned, man, it sounds like you're doing okay.
Okay.
A lot of people add into that muscle mass, and muscle does weigh more than fat. But you can be honest with yourself, and you can tell if you're standing in the mirror whether or not you have more fat than you have muscle. And that just takes honesty, because a lot of people try to lie to themselves. A lot of people lie to themselves, and they say that, I'm just a muscular person. I got a lot of muscle, so. But you can really tell. I was at 138, and now I'm at 100.
That's awesome.
All right. So you're 5'6"? Wow, I would have pegged you as taller. That's actually okay. 5'6", I believe it should be. It went from 120 maybe. Don't quote me on this one. I'm gonna have to look this one up, okay?
Okay.
All right.
But that's actually awesome, Yvonne. I'm
very pleased that you lost that weight, and keep up the good work.
True.
1 second.
Oh, did you need that?
Did she say 140 pounds? 134 pounds? She's at 134 pounds?
Yes.
She's not playing, man.
Nope. Oh, she's a hard worker, trust me.
Yeah, she's not playing. And that's what I like to see, too. Like, I like to see results anyway.
Determination.
Yeah, so, I mean, for a woman, I don't think, like, you're right in that area. You're 134 pounds. I'll tell you what, yeah, you're better off than a lot of women and a lot of modern women right now in America. However, I believe you're around the safe zone here. It's not a terrible BMI. It sounds accurate. At 5'6", 134. You can stand to probably lose about 10 more pounds, 15 more pounds. So, but you're not terribly off. I've met women that are 5'6", and they're 250, 260 pounds. And, it's not to shame them, but it is what it is. Their BMI is what it is. There's no denying that.
Right, and
I'm not going to tell you stop losing weight, because you can still stand to lose more weight.
Oh, she says very
determined. Indeed, you should be. To build body mass, turn into muscle. And in what ways, Ian Reed, did you try to gain weight purposefully to build body mass and turn into muscle? Because you don't turn fat into muscle. The fat doesn't transform into muscle. All you're doing is feeding the muscle. But the fat doesn't become muscle. To look like a skeleton. Well,
pretty much looking like a sickly and all that stuff. A proper.
1 second, I've got to blow my nose again. For anybody wondering why I'm going to keep leaving the screen, is because I've been fighting this cold, trying to attack my immune system, but I've been going hard, man. I get up, I go to the gym. It's not stopping me, and I have a personal gym, so I don't have to worry about anybody else getting sick. But yes, I do have a cold, I believe, where I'm being attacked, and they do exist. Colds still exist. So I definitely have that. I'm going to blow my nose and I'll be right back to answer that question.
Okay. Yeah, because this has actually been helping me, y'all. He has been very, very good with me. We sat down with a nice meal and stuff like that. And I literally am looking into I just got rid of all my butter yesterday. So I had to do a whole goodbye funeral to the butter. And so I'm going to be using EVOO. And I looked at all my canned goods. I'm switching all that out. I'm giving all that away and doing what I need to do. And, I got some chicken breast. I swear I don't like chicken breast, but I'm going to do it. And I'm determined on that. And so, because of this man, it's helping me out.
Okay, Yvonne Adams, you're not going to look like a skeleton because it sounds to me that you're not building any muscle. And it's important for everybody to build muscle, not just males, but females as well. You have to have a nice frame. So you definitely want to start focusing on building muscle as well. You don't just want to lose weight and then you're going to have your ribs showing and your skeleton showing. But your BMI, again, is healthy. And make sure you're applying and make sure you're incorporating exercises like weightlifting, light weights and stuff to start building muscle mass as well. And you don't have to worry about looking like a skeleton then. Eating healthy foods, a lot of protein shakes, exercise, etc. And junk. At least gain 10 to 15 pounds of, okay. A lot of people, okay, this is the big. A lot of people will drink protein shakes prior to their workout. And this seems logical, but it will slow you down. It's going to slow you down throughout the process of your workout. If you eat, what happens? The body needs to rest in order to burn, in order to store the fat. So if you're eating that and then you're working out, you're not. I prefer to drink protein after my workouts. I get gains, incredible gains when I do that afterwards because now I'm feeding my muscles all the nutrients and they're nice and my blood is flowing and everything is like in shock. I'm shocking my muscles. And if you want to gain weight, my man, you're going to have a lot of protein intake. If you're doing heavy weights or if you're working out a lot, you're going to have to eat a lot of protein, man. You have to eat a lot, dude, if you want to gain weight, muscle mass. Don't cheat yourself when you're in the gym. Finish your sets. Lift heavy weights for gains. Mm-hmm. Lightweight, more reps. That's for cut. If you want to cut, smoothies, protein shakes. In the past, right now, because of certain circumstances going on. What are your circumstances, Ian Reed? Let me know what your circumstances are, and I'll let you know if that's something you can get around or something that you may be stopping yourself from doing.
Ian, if you have time, I gave you the link to come in. That way it's a lot easier for you. Let's go with smoothies, Coach.
Smoothies?
Yeah. So what is a good smoothie?
A good smoothie, a lot of people like to put peanut butters, stay away from chocolate and stuff like that in your protein. You can get, I'm trying to think, like muscle milk. Mm-hmm. It's like a dried milk, and it's got a lot of proteins in it. A lot of them usually consist of milk. I'd stay away from soy, but muscle milk's a pretty good one. If you want natural protein, just when you're done, try to eat chicken breast. Natural protein is chicken breast, fish. Fish is a lean meat. And have your meals, and don't, if you're going to work out again, have your meals like maybe a half hour afterwards, after your workouts. Make sure you hydrate yourself. You can have a little snack beforehand. Don't get carried away. protein bar or something like that, work yourself, man. Push yourself when you're in the gym. Don't skip reps and don't worry about finishing your reps either, because muscle failure produces gains. It also lets you know that you pushed yourself to the max. So if you're in the gym and you could put more weight on than what you did, but you want to finish your reps, you get the feeling of completion, but you didn't actually push yourself to the limit. And I'm not saying hurt yourself, but don't be afraid to have muscle failure when you're in the gym. Sometimes having somebody work out with you, you can feed off each other's energy. Afterwards, a lot of gyms, they have different types of proteins. I personally don't. The muscle milk is fine, but other than that, I personally don't know. There's like 1,000 different proteins and stuff that you can take, including the old school creatine and all types of other stuff. I will probably stay away from too. If you want to do it the healthy way, my man, just get chicken breast, man. If you're a meat eater, stay away from steaks and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, he's trying to come on for you.
Not protein shakes.
That's been up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same thing. Is he coming on?
Yeah. Sorry. That's why it looked like I was not paying attention. I was getting him on here. Oh man. So what's a K-Cow?
Come again?
A K-Cow? K-C-A-L? K-C-A-L?
A K-Cow?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to be honest with you. I don't know what a K-Cow is.
Like that. I keep hearing about K-Cows, and I'm like, okay.
Maybe I don't put it that way. I don't know. Give me a second here.
Uh-huh.
Is that like short for calorie?
I don't know. Like I have, I just keep hearing it, and the K-Cow, I don't even know if I'm saying it. I just know it's K-C-A-L. And
okay, it's okay. Large calorie is the energy we need to increase kilograms of water by. Very large calorie. It's also food calorie. Units of food. There are several definitions of a K-Cal according to temperature. 1 second.
So, yeah, I mean, I got questions myself, y'all. Like, this is halfway new to me, so please ask questions. If you want to come on, please let me know. I will send you a link and bring you on and ask questions or anything like that. So this is actually when I first began everything, so don't worry, I've got more knowledge. Yeah, Ian, I sent the inbox to you.
Okay. What kind of a definition are you? Are you looking for a simple definition of what a K-Cal is? Who asked that question?
That was my question.
Are you asking me what a K-Cal is?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, it's the energy, the energy needed to increase the kilograms of water by 1 degree Celsius at pressure of 1 atmosphere. I don't think I'm on the right K-Cal, but it says large calorie is also called food calorie and is used as a unit of food energy. Which, yeah. So I mean, again, I wouldn't be too concerned about K-Cal or whatever. I'd be concerned about calories in versus calories out. That's right. Where we're starting today.
Right. Well, we welcome Brother Ian.
Good evening.
Is it Ian or Ian?
It's really Ian, but everybody just say Ian, so either one is good with me.
Okay, well, I'll call you Ian because I prefer to call you by the name that you have. Okay, your question is what now?
So, okay, so this current situation I'm going through right now. Within the last year, I was hit by a car, and I was in a state of paralysis. I was in quadriplegic state. So prior to that, I was eating a lot of protein. I was doing a lot of shakes, and I'm even still doing smoothies right now. but there's a lot of things that I'm not. And I was going to the gym. I was doing daily exercise, going to the gym or whatnot to at least gain at least anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds, because I've always been about 145 to 150. So I once gained a little body weight so that I could turn that into muscles. However, due to last year's incident, it left me in a quadriplegic state. However, I have received physical therapy as well as occupational therapy, and that has worked out very well. 99% mobility of my limbs have been restored. Didn't have any broken bones or brain damage in the whole ordeal. To God be the glory. And so I'm just looking into the future. So when I am able to get back to that routine, because I love hiking, I love camping, I love doing a lot of outdoorsy things that I did before the incident. So I'm just looking into the future. So once I am able to go back to the gym, what advice could you give me as far as like eating habits or some tips to help me gain weight that I can turn to muscles? Again, I do apologize because this is foreign to me, so I'm trying to figure out how to construct the question.
You're doing fantastic, man. It don't take much to put a question mark at the end of a sentence, man. You're doing good.
Yeah, so that's what I was meaning. I'm just looking into the future to whereas I can get back to that place of having full functionality out of my limbs. How can I gain more? What steps can I take in order to gain weight? And you said my size. You said that's healthy for my size, 145 to 150. That's healthy for someone of my age and height.
Well, yeah. I mean, the age doesn't really play a role in the BMI. The only thing that plays a role is your height versus your weight. And since a man that is, the average man is 5'9", and I believe, 160 pounds, the average man.
And see that.
Oh, go ahead. So if you're 5'8", think about it. If you're 5'8" and you're what again, weight-wise?
About 145 to 150.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're pretty good, dude. As far as BMI, I wouldn't really concern myself with BMI if I were you. I would. Are you trying to pack on actual fat or are you trying to pack on muscle?
I really want to put on a little fat so I can turn that fat into muscle, because I feel like that I'm too skinny for my age and for my.
Okay.
I feel like that's just something personal I feel.
Okay, well, I can tell you right now that the less active you are, remember calories in versus calories out, right? Now, your metabolism plays a role in that as well. So eating foods that have healthy fats in them. For example, I just told her that coconut has natural fats. Avocados have natural fats, and if you want to have high protein, then again, incorporate that in your meals closer to bed. You see, I tell her if she wants to lose weight, that she should not eat 4 hours prior to bed. So the opposite is true as well. I've helped people gain weight, and what they need to do is they need to have a lot more calorie intake versus calories out. So you need to eat a lot, my man. You eat a lot of protein, and I'm not saying being healthy and go out and get fried chicken or go out and get, like lots of pastries and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm saying that you can still be healthy, eat baked foods. Red meats, I don't agree with them, but some people prefer them. But heavy meals before you go to bed and don't like stuff yourself, but just eat closer to bed. And you'll find that over time, you're going to start naturally gaining weight. And really quickly, too, especially the less you do and the more you put in, the more weight you're going to gain. If that's really what you want to do. And then when it's time to go to the gym, as long as you don't OD, you should be able to, hit the gym and go ahead and convert that and feed that to your muscles. And there should be no problem for you to start getting gains as long as you push yourself, but don't hurt yourself. You just came from a serious situation, my man. And like, honestly, I think that's so fantastic that you have regained 99% of your mobility. And I'm very pleased to hear that. And that's one example of how the human being is extremely resilient, and we persevere through the most devastating odds. And you, my man, are a prime shining example of that. So you want to be, for the first time around, man, just take it easy. You'll find yourself getting stronger and stronger, and the reps are going to get easier and easier. But don't stop eating high protein. Don't stop consuming high protein. When you still incorporate vegetables and stuff like that, cardio, you look like you have fast metabolism. So you look, but again, how often do you eat right before bed?
How often? Probably at least twice. But what I normally do throughout the day, and I was sharing with Chris and all, sometimes I eat a main course meal and I just snack throughout the day. So it varies sometimes. I'll just eat that one main course and then I'll just snack before bed. So.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, man, a lot of people that lose weight are people that portion their food. They're trying to portion your food. Like, I remember gaining weight because I ate larger portions.
Okay.
Now, don't eat until you're stuffed. Just eat till you're not hungry. But you'll know if don't be scared to reach for seconds. And instead of eating snacks and stuff like that, those are empty calories. Sodas, chips, and stuff like that's empty calories.
Okay.
It contains no nutrients whatsoever. It will benefit you it has very little benefits, if none, to your body. In fact, more harmful than good.
Well, what I mean by snacks is, and then that's true what you just said, because I know you have expertise in this knowledge. But what I meant as far as snacks, I'll normally eat like, say for instance, I probably eat like a sandwich or something, and I eat a banana, or I eat like some almonds or some blueberries, something of that nature,
Okay, so you just snack on things, like you snack on things.
Yes, sir.
Right, well, the things that you're snacking on are extremely healthy and low in fat, except for the bread on that sandwich. Depending on what kind of sandwich you have, you're portioning out your meals. And when you portion out your meals with a guy with your metabolism, and you're gonna find that it's hard to gain weight. I found it hard to lose weight at one point in my life because of my excessive eating, like constantly eating, not snacking. And I'm not telling you to get unhealthy. What I'm saying is you're going to have more calorie intake versus calorie out. Sometimes you might even find the foods you like, the healthiest versions of high protein foods that you like, that you're not going to struggle eating. And you become less active towards the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Take time to relax and enjoy your meal prior to bed. You got to eat prior to bed. And, my expertise, they just extend. It's what I know and what I've done with others. I've helped a lot of people get gains in the gym and gain a lot of muscle mass. Mm-hmm. But as far as there's a whole bunch of things that you can eat to increase your muscle mass as far as protein is concerned. There is so much protein in the American diet. In American cuisine, there's so much protein. So you have your pick, man. But as long as it's not some unhealthy crap, dude, you know what I mean? Just, man, you relax at the end of the day and don't snack. Eat meals. Eat hearty meals, And that'll be a breeze, dude. That's going to be a breeze gaining weight for you, Plus you're healing. You have your physical therapy and stuff. After physical therapy, eat. Because now you're burning calories. You know what I mean? Eat. And when you're ready to hit that gym, as long as you don't overdo it, when you get to that gym, man, you're going to have no problem feeding fat to those muscles. and you're naturally going to get gains. And I'll even do another segment whenever you're ready to go back to the gym. I'll literally do another segment so that I can teach you how to get gains as well, and how to push yourself where you need to push yourself in certain areas.
Okay.
You know, because I normally teach people how to lose weight, so I figured, you know, it's not as cut and dry as doing the opposite, but I'm pretty sure, you know, like eating before bed, I've done that too, man, and I've gained a lot of weight by doing that. So yeah, if it worked for me, it should work for you, no problem. Did that help you out?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank
Absolutely,
you.
Ian.
Excuse me.
Can you talk about seasonings?
What's this now?
Can you talk about seasonings like salt and Mrs. Dash and all that kind of stuff? Go into.
Oh, well, yeah, Mrs. Dash is. Okay, is this for you or is this for Ian?
Just in general.
Okay, well, salt. A lot of salty foods make people retain water. Quick question: why do you think they put? Look at bottled water, right? Dasani, anything. I know a lot of Hershey-based water. I got water right here, but it baffles me why there's sodium in water.
I saw that before.
And what does sodium make you do?
It bloats up.
No. What does salt make you? What does salt make you do?
It kind of dries you out. It kind of
dehydrates you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Makes you thirstier.
Oh, I see where you go. Okay.
Water, so you drink more.
Right. So it's a cash tactic.
Yeah, most can argue that it's, you know, it has something to do with filtration and minerals, but that's not what you find on the back. You find sodium in water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so either way, whatever their intentions are, sodium makes you thirsty. You know, it makes you drink more, and you will retain more water weight by sodium intake, especially in your face area. Mm-hmm. So Mrs. Dash is something.
And as always, don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified when new episodes are released. And if you like what you hear, we would love for you to leave a review. Be blessed by the best and not stressed by the less.